Welcome, listeners, to another episode of a productive conversation with Mrs. Anu Goyal, an expert in psychology. Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Today we will be discussing about what is the psychology behind happiness, why are few people with lots of wealth and all materialistic things not happy, and why those few whose needs are met and are satisfied in life are so happy. What could be those certain things which influence our happiness? So, with a positive note, let's move on discussing how the definition of happy varies from person to person.
Hi. Basically, what we've seen, a lot of people are happy with small things, whereas some people want to buy everything and they feel that'll get them happiness. Now, money, happiness, they go hand in hand, but at the same time, it's not always satisfying. So, if you have a lot of money, you'll definitely be happy, but it doesn't mean you'll be successful and how happy. So, you could be having a small ice cream of 10 rupees, and even that could make you happy. We start running after money or start running after happiness. In the bargain, we lose ourselves and don't take pleasure from small things.
Yes, that's true, and that's how people differ in various aspects, and that's what makes me me and you. Alright, so heading forward, how the notions of happiness changed over a period of time.
So, happiness is like a fingertip or a fingerprint. It's unique for each person, and each person gets happiness from small things. So, what could get me happy, not necessarily get you happy. At the same time, we need to find out what makes one happy. So, with that, we'll be happier and be more content in life. Basically, what we see a lot of people nowadays doing is instead of finding their own happiness, they try finding other people's happiness and follow them blindly with a lot of peer pressure. That's because we feel the other person is getting happy when I'll get happy, but they don't get the satisfaction. That's why shaping one's happiness depends on one's own personal values and desires. And we need to decide for ourselves what makes us happy. And one size does not fit all for happiness.
Yes, that's interesting. I have seen people dealing with emotions find it difficult to cope up, and how does this fluctuation of emotions affect our happiness?
Our emotions fluctuate on a drop of a hat. We don't control our emotions and we get upset with the past or a present or a future. Accordingly, we function and we behave in that manner. With our emotions, even our thoughts change, even our actions change, and we keep trying to run after things, even without knowing why we're running after it and getting upset about if we don't achieve it. As I said, we do not know what we want from life. All we want is happiness, but we do not know where is the happiness for us. But we copy other people and run after them, assuming if they are happy with something, even I would be happy. A lot of materialistic things people are running after to get happiness. So if I have an iPhone 10, I want 11. If I have 11, I want 12. There's no end to it, which they do not realize. And value of money has really gone down.
Alright, that was a great answer, and I hope this would help the listeners in coping up and identifying the right emotions. Moving on, our teachers had taught us the phrase, if you are happy, you can do anything. So, is happiness a key to success, or is success a key to happiness? Could you please draw a light on this phrase?
Happiness and success go hand in hand. If you're happy, you will definitely be successful. Whereas a lot of people want to run after success and they do not know how to get happiness or be happy in their job or whatever they're doing. If you're happy in whatever you're doing, you'll automatically get success. So it's important, whatever work you're doing, whatever studies you're doing, whatever you're achieving in a daily routine, you're happy with it. And you find out if you're not happy with it, please change your work or your job or your education so that it gives you happiness. Success will definitely come. As we cannot decide whether chicken came first or the egg, it's not possible for us to say. We get very confused. Same way, happiness and success go in the same manner. They go hand in hand.
Alright, so it's important to understand if we are happy and if we enjoy doing our job or service and it gives us satisfaction, so that we must stick to it.
Yes.
Alright, so if we see a few people getting depressed just because of reviewing what had happened in the past, how do individual perceptions of time influence over life satisfaction and happiness?
See, most of us keep thinking if we had done this, we would be happier. If we had done that, we would be happier. Now, certain things are changeable. There are a lot of people who come to us at this after half their life is gone, like they're 40 plus, and they feel they want to switch their job or switch their subjects. It's okay to switch instead of being unhappy. So it's fine, and it's not bad if you switch. They wonder what will other people say, what will other people think. So it's your decision, and if you decide that, it's okay to move on. It's not worth being emotionally depressed or having emotional issues and staying in a particular career just because we chose it initially. So don't stick on to something because of other people. Find happiness in whatever you're doing. The positive outlook definitely helps for being happy. So it's happy and satisfied. So work on yourself and find a solution. If you can't do it on your own, take help from your dear ones. If you can't take help from your dear ones or they don't know how to help you, take professional help. But find a way out.
Indeed, that's a great advice even to those who are yet stuck in their past or overthink the future. You need not to overthink about it. Trust me, this is all to those who could not smile freely. The flow of life takes you there where you are meant to be. So listeners, you need not to take a lot of stress and understand the psychology behind happiness. All right, ma'am, that was really a wonderful discussion with you. I would like to address another important question with you. Would you suggest some way to be naturally happy? To all my listeners who are struggling with their life or love, just a piece of advice for them.
Yes, definitely. I would say, first of all, practice gratitude. Whatever you have, practice and tell yourself, be thankful to God, be thankful to people around you who are there, and that'll give you happiness. Same way, prioritize yourself first. Take care of yourself, your physical self, your emotional self, and then decide what to do in life. Do things, whether they're small or big, which make you happy. So you could even be happy spending 5 rupees on something or 10 rupees on something. Find that and be happy. Focus on building meaningful connections and emotional attachment with people, and that will give you going. Don't hesitate to take professional help if you're having any issue, because taken earlier, you'll be sorted out much earlier instead of just sitting on it.
Thank you so much. I believe this conversation adds values into our listeners' life. Before signing off, I would like to say to all my listeners that life will never be easy. But the best part is that we have a right to make choice. So choose wisely, because being rich is also hard, being poor is also hard.